Hey guys, it's me, Maria. Just wanted to hop on for a quick share. I've been busy all day and I'm kind of in between exercising. So I just wanted to hop on. And what has been going through my mind all day is to do with connecting to the heart of who you are. Like, you know how someone will say, oh, this person's really powerful, or that's a powerful message, or how do I step into my power? And, there's a lot of talk about self-empowerment. And it's not anything, you guys, that we have to seek in the outside world to gain. It's nothing that we need to grasp onto in the outside world. It's all here, guys. You are all powerful beings. It's just connecting to the truth of who you are. And it always comes down to this, guys. I can't emphasize enough how much this portrays and this visualizes you. This is you. When you breathe in and you connect to your center, the center of who you are, this is a great visual. This is what you are connecting to. You are connecting to your light being. You are connecting to the source of who you are. You are connecting to your higher self, your God source, your God higher self, all that you are, ever will be. You're connecting to all aspects of you. And when you step into just the breath, through breathing in through your nose, bringing focus to your heart center. Hey, Lauren. Yes, your passport came through. So we're going to have a big exhale on Lauren, empowering herself. This is it, guys. It's nothing outside. If you want to cut to the chase and stop beating around the bush, stop looking outside for your power. Stop tuning out and looking for everything in the outside world. Tune right here, guys. It's all in the breath. It's all in here. And the only differentiation between somebody who seems like they're stepping into their power and someone who is a victim it's just that connection to who you are, your heart center, your God self, and you connect to it through your breath. It's a streamline. You can think of it as a laser beam going straight to the heart, going straight to who you are. And of course, that brings about lots of other things like trusting yourself, trusting your tuition, trusting in the process of life. But when you connect to yourself, all of those other things, guys, fall into place. Everything else balances out. Because when you connect to the truth of who you are, which is God, God's source, pure, potential, love, light, energy, then you automatically gain that trust. You gain that trust in who you are because you realize that life is you. You are the creator. You are manifesting your physical reality through this connection, through connecting to who you are, connecting to the power of who you are. And then in that, you realize that you are always projecting, you are always mirroring in the outside world that connection, that relationship to self. So I just wanted to emphasize that. We all are this. We're all beings of light. We are all God's source energy. We're all fractals. We're all rays coming from the same source energy. And when we connect to that, oh my God, you can't help but to feel that connection to life. You can't help but to know that you are seeing through God eyes. You're hearing through God ears. You're tasting through God senses. That's why you came. The God self, you came to experience this beautiful life, to create it, to continue to expand upon it. And you can't expand just in the spirit. I thought of it this way today, guys. Like if you look at, say, a how-to-do pamphlet, a how-to-do booklet, and you're trying to put something together, in your mind, you can look at it and say, okay, this goes together, and yeah, if you do this, that part will fit perfect. So pretend you're in spirit and you're following a manual and you're just conceptually thinking about how it would be. But until you actually experience putting that bath chair together for the tub, Lauren, you realize that it isn't just that simple. That screw might not go in perfect. You might have accidentally pulled the wrong bolt and it doesn't fit here like it says. And then you go, oh, I'll pull that out, I'll unscrew it, and I'll tighten it up in this spot. Oh yeah, that feels more stable. So when you in your mind are following this pamphlet or this instructional booklet, it sounds easy. You can think about it, but you don't get the full experience until you think and actually pull that item out of the box and try to follow the manual. Because sure enough, you're gonna get tripped up, and through those tripped upness, you gain, you learn, you problem solve. And that is what life is, guys. Nothing is wrong. It's all simply experience. If you are God and God is life and God created all and God is infused in all, nothing is wrong. It is all just for the experience. Stop beating yourself up. Stop thinking you're not doing enough. You're doing exactly what you're supposed to do. You're just going through the motions with focused awareness and presence, and that's what brings forth the expansion. That's what brings forth the insights. That's what brings forth the wisdom. And it was so weird yesterday. Yesterday in the lighting, I look back at my video and I'm like, holy shit, I got a white cap on my head. And so it was like totally white. Yeah, I got some white dispersed, some gray, some silver, whatever. But in the video, my head was a total white cap. It looked like I haven't colored or touched up my hair for 6 months. And not that I have anything against that, but it was so weird. My point is, the way the sun was hitting, it was reflecting and creating what we would, or what I would perceive as someone who's wise, someone older, someone with white hair. And I literally looked like I had a white cap. It looked like I had a wig on. It was so stinking weird. And then I shifted over to the other side and I go, oh, that looks more normal. But anyways, the outside world, and you know how people, when they channel even, they will morph almost into a different look. They'll take on different facial features and everything. I looked like I was like an older, wiser person. Not that I'm not old or wise, but it was just really weird. So the energy that you are experiencing is always manifesting. It's always projecting. And this whole thing about purging nonstop, purging and releasing. Yeah, we do have to purge and release through the exhale. But we put so much emphasis on all this shit we got to release. Do we even really need to release everything? Wasn't it not just an experience we had in order to gain in wisdom? I think maybe sometimes we got to focus more on the higher elevations, the higher frequencies. What did we learn from it, and not be so caught up and thinking that maybe old beliefs, old thinkings, all that stuff was wrong, because none of it was wrong. It was just an experience. And yeah, sure, breathe it out, let it flow through us. But sometimes the more focus we bring to something, the more we expand that energy. And it's like someone who goes to therapy for years and years and years and years. You can dig deep, 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 deep forever and ever and ever. But do you really need to put your focus there? Unless it's in your direct awareness of now. Like say I'm throwing up, and I am. I know you, Lauren, have gone through a lot of purging and actual physical symptoms. So yeah, when you are experiencing them, and then say thank you for these experiences. Obviously, I'm holding on. But are you holding on and releasing, or are you actually judging the past experiences or your decisions or your pathways? Maybe all that purging and releasing isn't even about the experience. It's about the emotions we hold behind those experiences. Because I can look at my past and I can start crying. I can start feeling guilty. I can start thinking, I shouldn't have done this. I could, blah, 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 blah. But I don't even think it's the experience ever, guys, that is even caused. It's not the experience in itself. It's the emotions that we carried or hold against ourselves because of those experiences that we think we need to release. I don't know. I'm going on about that, but I don't know. It's all to do with self-empowerment, because when you do get caught up in those thoughts, when you get caught up in those past emotions of judging yourself, that is totally disempowering. It's almost like telling yourself, I shouldn't have done this. I did something wrong. I didn't live up to what I should have. That's all BS. Everything is just an experience. You are this. You are a light being. You are an angel of love and light. And everything was just the experience. So don't be hard on yourself, because when you're hard on yourself, that's not empowering, guys. It might seem like it's empowering, sometimes, and it is necessary to release. I'm not saying that, but sometimes we put so much emphasis on it that it's almost making us a victim. I say step into who you are now. Step into the light and know when you exhale, it's releasing. And those energies you don't need. But everything that you need is right before you right now, in the here and now, in the present. What do you see before your eyes? What are you experiencing? How is that a reflection of who you are right this second? There's no reason to go backtracking. There's no reason to go self-analyzing every second. And I'm pointing at myself. I'm not pointing at others. But I figure if I experience and I have these thoughts coming forth, that probably someone else has had them also. And not that you have to take what I say as truth. It just gives you stuff to reflect on for a moment. And maybe you find, oh, I am judging myself. I am hard on myself. Son of a bee. Everything I did was exactly as it should be. Because it was. It was exactly how it should be. And you're all just angels of love and light. Everything is based in love. So anything that you are releasing was an experience to be grateful for. Say thank you. Thank you for that experience. You did nothing wrong. No one did anything wrong. Everyone just had it for the experience. Everybody just played their part. And just breathe it. And we'll just take one breath, and then I'll just pull a Gaia's guidance just to see what Mother Earth might have to say about the subject, or what card resonates with whatever will help us to tune in to a direct line of communication to this, to experiencing this. You guys are a portal. You're a portal of all existence. Not just here and now, even though we focus on the here and now. When you focus on the here and now, which is here, you automatically access and enter this portal. You gain information, you gain experiences, you gain all the knowledge from everything that is happening now. In all other dimensions, realities, existences, like the Akashic records, you would say, or all your multidimensional experiences of you. When you just simply bring yourself to the center, you are an eternal well. You're an eternal portal to all the love and light, all God's source energy. So how we empower ourselves is not by cross-examining ourselves. Embrace, be thankful for everything that has ever been. And bless it, and know that it was all a gift. We're all exactly where we need to be. Lauren's commenting on her chair that she was putting together. It said, no tools required. And she says, bull. I know, it's never as simple as it says. I hate putting shit together. Each choice you regret indicates that you are devaluing your own self. You nailed it. You nailed it. That's how we unempower ourselves, or disempower, whatever the word is. Frickin' A. You guys are frickin' ass superheroes, okay? So let's just take one breath in. And what you bring focus on grows. That's how you are a powerful manifester. What you bring focus on to your awareness is what exists. If you want to focus on all the shit you got to release, then focus on it. If you want to focus on the now and who you are in this second, then that's what you bring forth. So just take a deep breath in. And in that, just know that you are bringing forth and anchoring your higher self, all that you are, into the physical realm of now. Hold it, and as you hold it, it loosens up and it moves that energy you don't need automatically without all the analyzing. And exhale. The breath brings quietness to the mind. It tunes you into the center of who you are, and the center of who you are is nothing less than pure love, light, God, source, energy. And if that's who you are, and you know that's who you are, then everything you see and create is a direct extension, reflection of your pure God source energy. No ifs, ands, or buts. All right, so I won't do a paragraph today, guys. I will just do a quick Gaia's guidance. And I just ask for all our higher selves, all of our light to come forth, merge together, and present the card that most resonates to whoever happens to hear this today. All right, this is it. This little heart stone amongst all these other stones, it almost might like see like it's trapped in, but is it really trapped? Or is this little stone really trapped in this little cage, this little circle of rocks, or has this little stone actually created this around it? Because a lot of times in lives we think we are trapped. We think we are stuck. We think we have the worst end of a stick, or whatever the saying is. But we must remember, just like this card says, we are human gods. You are a human god. And what it says is, you are your own connection to greater understanding and knowledge. You are always connected to infinite source energy, because that's who you are. You simply need to be available to receive it. So this card is just emphasizing, affirming that which we already know. This is the pure essence of who we are. We can make it as easy, hard, complicated, simple as we want to. That is the honor, or that is part of being God. God, pure source energy, creating your experience in any way that you want. If you enjoy delving into complexities, then that is just part of your path, and that is part of your divine individual frequency imprint. And sometimes, I'm tired of having it hard. I like to just go straight, zoom, zip, boom, step into the source of who I am and freaking manifest with those pure intentions, the pureness of, it's all pure, but unfiltered. I want to create from the unfiltered being that I am, in a more direct line, without all the mumbo jumbo, without all the distractions, without all the stuff. Because you're constantly creating, constantly. And how we empower ourselves, how available are we? How available are we to listening to who we are ultimately? How available are we simply by focusing on the breath? Because in the breath, and I in the past dismissed it. I didn't think it was that important. I like to think. I'm a Gemini. I got Mercury. My mind goes fast. I like mind games. I like knowledge. I like seeking. But holy crap, you can still do all that by just going in here, because when you connect to who you are, you'll come up with these insights. You'll come up with these things, and then it makes you think. And then what you focus on, if you focus on this, all that knowledge and all that stuff is still going to keep expanding. All those insights, all those little sparks. It never, ever ends. So this is just reminding us, guys, you are a human god. This is the perfect visual of who you are. And you come to express and to create in the form that you are. And all you have to do is be available. Let go of the self-persecution, the victimhood, the blaming, the constant digging up of shit. Hell with it. It's done. It's over with. Focus on this now. That's how you empower yourself. And what you focus on, you immediately, especially with these shifting times, how the energy is moving quicker, things are manifesting like this. I can't, like one thought, my reality shifts. One thought, my reality shifts. That's how powerful you guys are. And now that we have shifted to an earth that is manifesting quicker, you're even more powerful than you were. So focus on this, and this will become more instantly magnified, illuminated, projected, mirrored into your life. All right, guys. Thank you for tuning in. If you happen to tune in, I just felt like I really needed to come forth and just say, hey guys, just freaking claim your power, step into it, and stop yourself. Stop doing this to yourself, because I'm a master at that. All right, guys. Thank you so much, and may you shine with the entirety of all the light that you are.